Hey guys, been a while since I've done a video. Today I'm just gonna do a quick tutorial on how to change the rear shocks or struts on the hatch on my Porsche Cayman. For as long as I've had the car, during the winter months when it got cold, the hatch would not support itself. Like, I'd always have to really lift it, and even when I lifted it, it would have trouble going to full extension, right? So the lid would lift partially and then just kind of sit there. So the struts seem like they need to be replaced. Ended up getting some cheap ones from Stabilus. They're OEM. I think they're like half the price of the genuine Porsche OEM products. Anyways, let's get these installed. Alright, sorry about the fucking light. It's pretty bad. The light flickers and I can't set my shutter speed low enough. Anyways, so I'm just gonna show you guys what I'm talking about with my hatch real quick. So here we have my hatch. I'm gonna pop the trunk. And what you see is it doesn't lift, right? Normally, I should be able to lift the hatch and it'll automatically go to the top. So yeah, it's about 40 degrees out right now. And with the colder temperatures, you know, here in Nebraska, it gets down to, it's been getting down to, you know, single digit weather. But you can only imagine how shitty the struts function, you know, or how poorly they function as the weather gets colder. So, yeah. Alright, so let's have a look at the struts. Pardon the mess on my table. I have never cleaned it since any of my other videos. So bear with me. Anyways, so the strut, I was just thinking about what I was going to do for grease on the ball ends, attachment points on the car, but it looks like there's grease already in the strut. Oops. So that's kind of nice. But yeah, so it looks like all there is these clips right here on the back ends of the attachment points, and it looks like you just gotta stick a flathead screwdriver in here, pop it up to release the tension on the clips inside there. So I'm gonna do that on the car and get the old ones off, throw the new ones on. Get yourself a little baby flathead. Yep, so that just unclips. Oh, fuck. That's not cool. So that's what happens when you have bad struts on your hatch. Two can barely hold it up. One definitely can't hold it up. So luckily, there is no damage. So as you can see, there's the attachment point. So I'm gonna clean that off, and well, first I'm gonna remove the other attachment points on the body. I can't really see it there. I'm gonna clean that attachment point off, pop the other end off of the body, and put the new one back on. It'd be nice to have a friend here. If only I had friends. Pocket my hat. Hold on, pops right off. All right. So yeah, as you can see, maybe you can, maybe you can't. There we have that. So all I did was, this clip was sitting down here, and there's a little recess, is that the right word? Where you fit the flathead screwdriver in, and you just, sorry, keep rotating it, and you just pop it. See if I can put this back. But yeah, you just pop it towards the back, or towards the end of the strut, and it kind of goes on the end like that. But I think the new one I should just be able to press on. Oh look, stock shock is also Stabilus. Stabilus. So, just a little pro tip there is that you can pay a fuckload for genuine parts at Porsche, or you can get the same part that Porsche uses for a fraction of the price. Alright, these clips are a fucking bitch. So one of them I tried to set up properly, and ended up bending the clip. It didn't pop off quite correctly. Bent it, had to like unbend it and get it reset. On this side, the fucking clip, I pried it off and then just fucking flung everywhere. So I had to pop it back on, but I guess ideally you want the clip to sit right on the end of the strut. So if you see that, there's when you prop it down into this recess, it's locked in, and that goes around the attachment point on the car. But when you prop it, there is space for the clip to press up to allow it to sit on there before without locking onto the body. So let's get it on. Alright, so let's get this guy on. Start at the bottom. Push right on. So I'm just going to leave this detached for now, and I'm going to do the other side. Because really you have to pop the hatch all the way up in order to get these on, because these are really hard to compress by hand. So it's easier to just lift the hatch up all the way than to push the strut in. So I'm gonna leave this detached right now. I'm gonna go ahead and unclip these attachment points. Ooh, fuck. That was close. Almost fucked that one up, guys. I actually pop this guy off. They're dangerous. old strut off. All right, clips are in position. Get the bottom on there. I'm just gonna kind of rotate it to work the lubricant in. Alright, so now all I'm gonna do is remove the tennis racket. I'm going to hold the hatch open by hand. It'd be nice if you had somebody to help you. But I'm just gonna hold it with one hand, and then I'm going to attach one point, then I'm going to shimmy around to the other side and attach the second one. Then I'll just pop the clips in place, and then that should be it. This is about standard height for the Porsche to open, or for the hatch to open, and this would be the service height. So it's pretty difficult for me to reach, right? Like, I cannot fucking barely reach the top. I'm tiptoeing right now. So you have to prop it all the way up in order to get these on. That's cool. I didn't know. Honestly, I didn't know that there was a service height. Like, this would have made things way easier trying to get my clear engine cover on, working on the car. I just never knew that the hatch fucking went this high. It used to be I'd have to like suction cut my engine cover, and then I'd have to just like sort of swing it out. But this, I could actually get to it from the top now, instead of having to like stand in the trunk to move it. So that's pretty dope. I'm gonna pop this clip in while I'm here. You can pop these in by hand. And I think that actually will hold. And I'm ready to catch the hatch. In. So there it is. Wow. I really did not know that it fucking went this high. That makes servicing so much easier. That's pretty dope. Wow. So again, it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but look how fucking high this is. Like, look how high this goes. It's almost touching the fucking edge of the garage. Like, look at this. And back here. That's cool. I genuinely did not know it went that high. Like, look how much room there is to work on the motor. But yeah, I can't. This is how high, where my hand reaches. I cannot reach the top. So standing from back here, I got like 2 feet from there. Let's close the hatch, see how it do. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, that's nice. So like I had showed you guys before, when I lifted the hatch, like it kind of went, and I kind of had to like help it go up. So now look at it. Oh man, that's so nice. All right. Awesome. Easy peasy.